I served on active duty in the U.S. military, and I never imagined that I would see the U.S. Commander-in-Chief go onto foreign soil and deliver the talking points of the Kremlin.
And he may say all day that he's the toughest president on Russia, but it's as meaningless as everything else he's said in this context. It was not this president who said, tear down that wall. It was not this president who stopped the missiles from being placed in Cuba. He knows no history, and he knows not what he says, and it's putting us all in a real bad position. He had a chance to stand up to Putin, and he failed miserably.
Veterans know what it feels like to serve. We also know how to sacrifice. We have trained for hours, thousands of hours, given time away from our families, from even just regular life. We risked our safety and our very lives for other people's security and this nation's security. I unfortunately have many friends who have died on the battlefield, and those that also died here from wounds, both mentally and physically. They do not deserve to have a president like this. They do not deserve a president to let them down and abandon them, whether it's because of his ego or because he's been compromised one way or the other. Trump is a man that has never risked anything for anyone but himself.
I served in Germany for 5 years, and I witnessed firsthand how we won the Cold War. But we didn't win it through military power alone. We won because NATO military strength helped create the space for democratic dissidents in Eastern Europe to come together and bring down Soviet rule from within. We won because of a values-based strategy. The success of America's strategy, which was pursued by presidents from Roosevelt to Kennedy to Reagan, of advancing American values. With as much passion as President Trump questions our European allies as freeloaders, he similarly seeks to establish a cozy relationship with Putin's Russia. Russia is one of our most aggressive adversaries, working to rupture the relationship that we have, particularly in Europe.
We have accepted a president who we know is not constrained by customs, by norms, or decorum. We know that he likes to act tough with tweets behind closed doors and trash talk at political rallies in front of his supporters. But I do not believe that the people will accept a president who is unwilling to get tough with our adversaries. We cannot accept any president who's willing to sell out our intelligence agencies in order to suck up to a leader who has attacked this country and continues to attack other democracies around this world. That is a contravention of that oath. And Congress, I believe, must act, because I do not believe the president will. Let's pass a resolution condemning the president's remarks that he tried to weasel out of just yesterday. Let's fully implement these sanctions that we passed last year. Let's pass harsher sanctions to punish Russia, that if they do it again, let's hit them harder. And let's protect the special counsel. Let's protect the integrity of our elections. Let this U.S. Congress do something. That is how we uphold the credibility of the presidency. That is how we uphold the credibility of this House. And that is how we uphold the credibility of this democracy.